Welcome, Namaste and Jojalpa. I am Shree Bhakta Maharjan, your English teacher, came here once again with a radio class prepared by Kirtipur Municipality, presented by Newa FM through Anak Media for Nepal Bhasha Academy. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I will teach you English live. Dear children, I have come here to teach you once again English for your easy learning. Do you know, children, what is rhyming words means? Of course, rhyming words are those words which sound similar. For example, live 5. Okay. While composing poems, we use these rhyming words to sound better and to make poem better in reading. Today we will read a poem from Unit 16, which is about our mother and what does mother do for us. Let's read together. Mothers are for loving you if you are good or bad. Mothers are for sharing whatever makes you glad. Mothers are for laughing at your favorite jokes. Mothers are for helping you get on with other folks. Mothers are for telephones when they ring. Mothers are for pushing when you are on a swing. Mothers are for loving when you snuggle up so tight. Mothers are for kissing you a sweet and kind good night. Mothers are for baking yummy birthday cakes. Mothers are for nursing you when your tummy aches. Mothers are for cuddling you when you have to weep. Mothers are for covering you when you fall asleep. Okay, this is the poem composed by Dorothy Hewitt. This is the poem. Yes, children, we have talked about rhyming words. Did you hear some rhyming words in this poem? Oh yeah, there are rhyming words. For example, bad, glad. Bad rhymes with glad. Jokes, fox. Jokes rhymes with fox. Similarly, we have ring, and which rhymes with swing. Tight, night, cakes, eggs, week, sleep. So these are rhyming words. We have to know about the rhyming words while reading a poem. Dear children, we learned about the rhyming words today. Similarly, while we read poems, we have to know the meaning or keywords, meaning of the keywords from each stanza or each poems. When we know the words which is unfamiliar to us, it will be easy to find out the gist of the poem. In first stanza, did you get new words? Yes, sharing. There are some keywords: sharing, glad, loving. Okay, if you know the meanings, then you know the stanza, what it is telling us about it. Definitely, mothers are for loving us. Yes? Yes or no? Okay. Then if you are, mothers are always loving, whether we are good or bad. Yes. Is it difficult to know? No. If we know the keywords, it is not difficult to know the meaning or what the poem is telling us. So After reading these poems, we could have some points to remember. For example, we can have comprehensive activities like matching the words, which is familiar or unfamiliar words that we will get from the poem. For example, if we some of the words from the poem like share, snuggle, yummy, and tummy. Do you know these words and its meanings? Okay, you are given some of the meanings at the right hand side. Then can you match it? For example, tasty and delicious, stomach, use something with others, get close to somebody for comfort or love. Okay, we can match share, use something with others, and snuggle, it is unfamiliar to us, so it will be difficult for us to know the meaning. Let's go back to the poem again. Here is the word snuggle. Mothers are loving when you snuggle up so tight. Then snuggles means get close to somebody, is closing, being closing with our mother. Then here is the word get close to somebody for comfort or love. In this way we can find out the meaning from the poem also. Yummy, you have been always using yummy, and it is about the food that we taste, that is tasty and delicious. Tummy, do you know tummy? The yummy things goes to there, that is stomach. You are right, and tummy means stomach, where our food goes. In this way, matching the words in unit 16 after reading the poem. And if you are giving some of the tasks to derive some words that mothers do for us, here is the task in stanza 1, 2, 3. Do you get the tasks or work do for us? Yes. Read once again those stanzas 1, 2, and 3. Did you get the things that mother do for us? Oh yes, there are so many tasks or works that our mothers do for us. You are right. Now, our mothers love us, number 1. Number 2, our mothers share with us when we are glad. And in stanza number 2, mothers laugh with us when we have good jokes, okay? And mothers help us when we have some problems or difficulties in our works. Similarly, we have some works that our mother telephones us when they ring, and mothers push us to swing. While we are swinging, mother pushes us. In this way, mother help us in different activities and in our daily walks. So these are the things you have to find out from the poem, that we get the exact answers after reading the poem. In this way, we could have more knowledge about the poem, and we go through inside the poem and get the real meaning from the poem. These are the comprehensive activities we could do in our classrooms and at our home also. Similarly, we have question answer. In last classes we have talked about WH questions and yes no questions. Today also we will do some of the WH questions and yes no questions. Okay, to know the answers of these WH questions and yes no questions, we have to go through the poem and let know the all of the things about the poem. First, read the questions. For example, why do babies get close to their mothers? To know these answers, we have to go back to the poem and what does our mother do for the babies? For us. That means for us. Why do babies get close to the mothers? Babies always goes closer to the mothers. Then why? You have to give reasons of going babies get close to their mothers. Now, why do get close to their mothers? In fourth stanza, you could find mothers are for loving. When you snuggle up so tight, mothers are for kissing you a sweet and kind good night. You could get answers. There are so many answers. Then you could give the ones. The babies get close to their mothers. You can use because also. Babies get close to their mothers because mothers love them, kiss them, and help them. In this way, we can give WHY questions from the poem. Similarly, if you have yes no questions, do you think your mother takes care of you even when you are asleep? This is the yes no question. You have to give in yes or no as answers. Of course, yes, our mother takes care of us even when we are asleep. In this way, we can give answers of yes no question and WH questions. Children, this is time for commercial break and we will back again with our new lessons and we will give a good knowledge about the English language and our English text of class 6. Thank you very much.
चुले जाया वाला गबले हुए गो मुख बिना स्वाद
दोस्तों नमस्ते जी कलाकार राजी किपू जी सकल देवाते को सब देवा एफएम 106.6 निश्चित चची 24 घण्टा प्रसारण जुया चल्दो नेनाली छ निगाली छ देवा जुयाको गर्व जाने छ
मुखमा बिंका वे मुख स्वा मुखमा बिंका वे मुख स्वा.
Welcome back again with our English lessons. Yes, children, we are talking about poem and its key points, key knowledges, getting gist from the poems. Okay, we have another poem in our textbook in page number 92. The title of the poem is All We Want Is Peace, Please. Let's recite this poem together once again, dear children. Peace, peace, please. Peace, peace, please. There is something we should do that's not been done. Something we can win that's not been won. Something we can shout out. To end all their brutal war games, we want peace. Case for war was fake, don't let it fade. More lives can be saved, got to be brave. Something we can shout out, we want peace, and we want it right now, talking is free. All we want is peace, all we need is peace, all we ask is peace, please. Peace is all we want. The poem by Gordon David. This is the poem by Gordon David and it is for our peace, and demanding for peace is the demand for today. This is the poem that we could recite together. Dear children, we have already talked about the rhyming words, and here are some rhyming words also. You could find it, isn't it? Yes. Now while reading or reciting poem, you will get some of the words like a fade, brave, save, brave, now. Now we talked about poems. Let's talk about poem. When we read the poem, we could get some information about the topic. Then we have the topic peace, and it's a want for peace. Now, in our exercise below this, there are some questions. What is the poet shouting out for? Number B, what is still remaining to do? How can you win? Why do we need peace? Similarly, we have several kinds of questions, that comprehensive questions from this text. We have already talked about it, that we must know the first unfamiliar words and try to get the gist. It is not difficult, dear children, to know about this poem. The poet is shouting out for peace. Definitely. In this way, we can give answers. While giving WH questions, we have to know the tense. There is what is the poet shouting for us. The verb used in this sentence is and it is present. Definitely we have to use this word. The poet is shouting out for peace. In this way we have to give answers of WH questions. How can you win? There is the question, how can you win? There is the ability to win. Then you have to use same auxiliary verb in your answers also. That means we can win. Like statement, we can win by getting rid from the brutal wars or getting peace among all us. This is the way we have to give answers of WH questions. Dear children, we have talked about a poem and how to read the poems properly and how to get the gist of the poem. Today we have learned about rhyming also and try to get the comprehensive answers from the poem that we read before. This is the way we could enrich our vocabulary power and learning to give answers of different kinds of questions from the poem. I hope you get some of the informations about poem and comprehensive activities from our today's class. Thank you very much and goodbye for today.